Get your special sock out, nerds. It's gonna get good. Assemble.
Let's fucking go! Just sit back and relax. Hell yeah! Blue collar's back with that whiskey pride. Singles broken, emotionally fried. Drinks all night and ugly cries. Begging for love with no replies. He's such a loser. Stupenza, who's stoned and wide. He keeps on rambling with zero pride. Watching trash TV with snacks nearby. A real walking mess that we can't deny. He's truly retarded. Here comes Critic AO, the voice of dread. He always talks like he's already dead. The words sounding so fucking dry. He's so damn dull, you'll wanna die. Get to the point. Now here's Proctophile, a digital stain. His browser history is truly insane. Drinking beer that tastes like shit. He's a real creep that's proud of it. He's fucking gross. Let's get this show started.
That's what we're here to find out.
God, we are late and gay. What happened to Al? Oh, still here somewhere?
Oh, there he is. There
Yeah,
he is.
technical difficulties won't happen next week. Next week we're watching Nightmare on Elm Street. I'll have it done by tonight. And yeah, so thank you both of you guys for waiting for issues with my computer. So all right, man, we'll get right into the film. Event Horizon, a film notoriously in pop culture with the infamous, hey, if you knew about the film, there was an unedited director's cut that got fucked up in Transylvania salt mines and shit. But some people would say Paul, was it Paul S. What's his name? Paul Thomas Anderson or Paul S. Thomas or something? What's your director's name?
Yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson.
There you go. All the little guys with
Guy
fame.
who did the masterpiece that was Mortal Kombat.
Paul Thomas Anderson, his horror film. So yeah, we get into it. There's lots to talk about. 90-minute film. We'll start right here, boys, and let's get into Event Horizon. So, but yes, I am. Let's see. So I saw this film yesterday for the first time ever in theaters, and I watched this film as a kid. I loved it, and just I like the theater experience. I will always recommend going to theaters, you know, versus sitting at home. And definitely it was a treat.
I have mostly just watched some of it. I've not.
Hey, can you send Insight Man a link? Can you send Insight Man a link? Because now he wants to come on. He's bothering us.
Yeah. I was asking for that as well, but he didn't answer me. But yeah, I'll send him the link.
It's, you know, guys like him. He's a diva. That's why, you know, he's more important and stuff. And
Plus, I think he mentioned working on it as well. So be good to have him on here.
I told him he knows that he's always more than welcome. Hopefully, allegedly. Sam Neill, Lawrence Captain Quinlan, Jill. Richard T. Jones. So yeah, let's get right into it. So we're trying a new setup with the YouTube, the overlords and stuff, and they would we'll show some footage every couple minutes for this movie, and hopefully we'll get nailed for copyright issues and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off. Why is it over? It's saying X is over capacity. Just send the fucking link, you dick.
You want to send his email? Hold on. Where's that invite guest at? Hold on.
No, let's try that again. Go try it again. Give me a minute.
Invite guest. I got his email.
Now it's doing it. Bloody X.
Let's see. Well, I'm sending email. Just definitely didn't check my emails. Inside Man. Jesus Christ. Reply. Hold on. Let's see. Where's reply at? Okay, I just sent the link right there.
I've just sent him the link now. I mean,
Me
it took
too.
a couple of tries, but I've done it.
Definitely. Yeah, he's like, oh, here he goes. Hey, mate, I'm definitely up for Event Horizon. Thanks so much for asking me, motherfucker. I definitely didn't check my emails on time, like an asshole. My God, we're killing Critic Al and friggin' it's on Deep Space Research Vessel 2040. Event Horizon launched to explore boundaries of solar system.
2047. The white divorce me took everything I own. The ungrateful bitch.
Yep. It says, let's see, Inside Man, device not connected. So, no, don't blame me for that. It's StreamYard.
Yeah, it was fucking up once yesterday as well. Last night.
Don't blame us. I definitely checked my email, Gary, earlier.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we had technical problems with it's just fucking iMac computers. So yeah, we're all set now. Obviously, we're playing the movie.
Okay,
we are 3 minutes in.
Here we are.
3 minutes in.
StreamYard must be really going full on art today.
It's been a day. So yes, so I was saying, Gary, last night I saw this in theaters for the first time because I was younger, and I remember this on VHS. I never saw it in theaters, and watching this last night, my God, just some films are just meant to be seen in a theater.
Yeah, I'd love to see this at the cinema.
It was fantastic, and I was looking forward to talking about you, the guys, with this film. So, man, what a film!
The first time I saw this film, I was on, let's just say, various substances. I would not recommend it.
Yeah.
It makes it very horrific and nightmarish.
Mm.
And I think it was around about the point the blood started dripping down the walls that my brain just went, nope.
I forgot, Gary.
Enough.
What
You know,
were
if
your,
they
what
included
was
the
your-
blood, if they actually included the blood orgy scene while you was high, I mean, I wonder
Oh,
if
Jesus. I mean,
that made it worse.
I may well not be the same man I am today, to be fair.
So I forgot. What was Gary? What were your ties to this film? 'Cause you mentioned this before. I forgot.
Art department. I was assistant to the art director.
Nice.
Cool.
Simon Lamont. Yeah.
We were talking backstage before we get into the film. Have you checked out or heard about the new comic? Because apparently the comic is sold out. It's getting praised. They're making reprints. The fans are loving it, and the comic is getting very well received.
You or
Oh,
Critical
wow.
that mentioned it on Sunday. I know. I think Critical might have mentioned it on Sunday.
Yeah,
when we was having a drink.
I have put a link to somewhere where you can read it in the private chat. All I would say is just make sure you've got a good ad blocker, basically.
Perfectly legal means. It's right
Perfectly
here.
legal, not Russian
Yeah.
or anything at all.
Yeah, so hopefully, so every 5 minutes, I do show about 3 seconds, and I was actually asking Chat GPT about this, Gary, like the whole copyrights and legalities, and basically it comes down to the studios. So some studios like Netflix, you can show like 20 seconds, they're fine. Warner Brothers, you show 1 second Superman, they're blocking your video.
Yeah.
So apparently, so it does say that YouTube doesn't do it. It's the copyright holders.
Yeah.
So far, things do help out. Like when I do show the footage right here, it's zoomed in. Also, we kill the audio, and that should help out. But even the AI will say that there's no perfect rhyme or reason or algorithm. It's kind of random. So
the thing is, if you change it, that makes it transformative. So that should give you,
even then,
you know, an edge anyway. But in all honesty, it should be covered under fair use. I can't believe, especially with trailers. Like if you're showing a trailer, you are actively advertising the film.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would just stop you wanting to
someone
do
as big
that.
as Will Jordan, as Critical Drinker. I've talked with him that there's been times where he showed trailer footage and they've nailed him for fucking showing trailer footage. Like
you are promoting the movie. YouTube, we are promoting these bloody movies. You know, these movies, these copyright clowns need to step the fuck back.
And the most annoying thing is, like, the rule is that you're allowed to use up to 7 seconds worth of footage. But here's the problem. If you're critiquing a scene or any direction or, you know, writing or anything like that, you can't do that with 7 seconds worth of footage. You need a scene, you know. It's so backwards.
Presentation as well, doesn't it? It ruins the fucking presentation of what you're trying to get.
Well, yeah. I mean, the only way I could get my Alien Earth reviews online was by using an overlay over the top of it. And I had some dude comment, it was like, do you have to, you know, cover the entire screen with the overlay? And I was like, yeah, dude, unfortunately I do. I've experimented with different, you know, opacities and different percentages of the overlay. And this is what I have to do to get it visible to people. Because I don't care if it's monetized or not. My channel is not monetized. I don't have enough subscribers at the moment. One day, hopefully. But the fact that it just says nobody can see it, I'm like, well, where the fuck's the point?
Yeah. So like the film, so we get right into it. We have the crew. We have Sam Neill's already getting some weird shit going on. Something's wrong, and with the Event Horizon, we're setting up. And
this is it. He's the outsider, isn't it? It's almost like Alien and Aliens, and he's the Sigourney Weaver character.
Yeah,
Snow White.
I mean, the connection with Alien. You know, there's a few connections with Alien. One of them being the costume designer John Mollo. And if you look at the insignia, and you know, whether it be the rank insignia or the actual the patches of the ships, very, very similar to those in the first Alien movie.
Ah, okay. Is it the Isaac Clarke? I think the ship's called, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not the Isaac Clarke, the Arthur C. Clarke.
Nostalgia Critic was actually referencing on how much this movie looked almost identical, mostly maybe even 95% identical to the first Alien movie.
Yeah.
Well, when you consider, you know, it does sometimes feel like it could be the same kind of universe, especially the way they go into, you know, sort of cryo and everything like that. So.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just to clarify, it's the Lewis and Clark.
Lewis and Clark, that's the
Lewis
one.
and Clark, yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know what you think, what anybody else feels, but I always felt that this was a little bit of a mashup between Disney's The Black Hole and Hellraiser.
Yes,
it just kind of felt like that, you know.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's a lot of films that don't necessarily do anything new, but they just do what they do really rather well. And I think Event Horizon fits into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I would
I mean,
accept this as part of the Alien canon before I accept Alien Earth, put it that way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm currently watching a really beautiful anamorphic print of this. It's really lovely ultra widescreen print of
Wow.
this at
Nice.
the moment, and it really deserves it. You know, it needs that large scale picture.
This is the kind of thing that I would definitely go and see at the cinema.
Also,
if it came out.
Sam Neill, I wouldn't say like, did he? I mean, you might know Gary. Did he do any kind of weight training? I mean, he's not like he seems more, I guess, in shape than I'm used to seeing him. I mean, he's not ripped or nothing, but he definitely doesn't seem. I say he seems more than average. You know,
Well, it looks more like how an average guy would work out if he wasn't juicing. So,
Which is like 4 years after Jurassic Park, so I suppose he's still only like mid
running away
forties
from
here.
these CGI velociraptors really did that, didn't they? So,
goddamn
he's
raptors.
always a very likable actor, and he almost became James Bond after Roger Moore. But
Yeah.
Did he really? That would have been
Yeah.
there's an audition. There's an audition there's a piece of audition footage of him trying out for James Bond.
And it's a
From what I
very good
understand,
audition. Very good audition.
he's battling ill health at the moment, from what I understand. I think
Yeah,
he's
he's got leukemia, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think it is. Isn't he in remission at the moment? Is he not
that's
in
good.
remission?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. If
He's
in remission, that's a good sign. He might be. All
yeah,
right.
it is. I mean,
I know he's getting older now. He's in his 70s, but still.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
You know, he's a very well liked actor, and I don't want anything bad to happen to him.
he is. He's a very, very well liked actor. You're right. And he has a lovely autobiography as well out that's really worth getting.
Oh wow, cool. Okay.
Yeah, don't you love the 90s and 80s and nice boobs in horror films?
Yeah, yeah.
There it is. Oh, there's a drinker scream. For some reason, there's nobody that can scream like Sam Neill in horror films.
I am perfectly synced right now to my phone.
Good. Let's see. And every few minutes, I
Yeah,
see
Richard T. Jones as well.
I think I'm about 3 seconds ahead, but it doesn't matter. I've seen this film so many times.
Yeah, we're at 11 minutes and 24 seconds.
Yeah, Jason Isaacs as well. You know,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
actor.
he doesn't bow down to the whole J.K. Rowling is transphobic crowd. He's actually been very respectful towards us still.
Yeah,
And he was awesome in Death of Stalin as well.
Oh.
yeah, of course.
Even
Richard-
future we
I
have
like
coffee.
Richard T. Jones as well. I think he's a very underrated actor. Great in Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, even this bit's kind of like Aliens, isn't it? You know, between
It is.
Vasquez and
Oh yeah, this is proper.
Hudson.
Oh yeah, the whole banter. He's like, hey, you want something dark and hot and black inside you?
But the thing is, what I love about that is that shows great writing because it gives you these brilliant little character moments that mean that you will care about these people later.
Mm.
And yet it's not lumbered any sort of traumatic backstory on you. It's not told you anything.
Yeah.
It's just the way that the characters interact and react to each other is important in the running of the film.
And even small things like really Claire, she's looking at a tablet, but that's a tablet of her kid, and we don't know the history right now. But that plays into later on.
Exactly, and that gives you the context.
Uh-huh.
And you know that also makes you understand why she's the way she is towards the Justin character as well,
Yeah.
who has a really bad time.
It's funny because I the TV show Gotham, I saw the TV show Gotham. I had fun with it, but that's to me that's the Alfred,
Yeah, I love Sean.
Yes,
Pertwee.
Sean Pertwee, yes.
which I thought he was really good in that show. He was a fantastic Alfred. I mean, it lasted 5 seasons, and he was good in that show.
Yeah, he'd
You
fit
know,
well into the kind of whole Alfred Pennyworth
yeah.
was next SAS kind of dude.
That's what he
Framework.
was. That was they made Alfred more of like a combat Alfred in in Gotham.
I think Nostalgia Critic actually criticized this as well as like, wait a minute, these are how do these guys not know? Why do they need Sam Neill to explain all this? Aren't these guys like a little bit more well versed in this kind of thing here?
Yeah.
No, not really. Again, they're the equivalent of they're a salvage and rescue team. They're not going to be astrophysicists and stuff like that.
Absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah, Granola, definitely, buddy. Next stopping by. AGM,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, I will admit I did find his review fucking funny, but if that's the case, then
Yeah.
yeah, he's got that wrong.
Everybody's got opinions, and sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been wrong with a few things as well. I mean, feel free to.
At the end of the day, Critical
There's
Drinker says
nothing wrong
things I
with that
don't
video.
agree
Feel
with.
free to let
Nostalgia
me know.
Critic says things I don't agree
Yeah.
with. One of my
But again, I
favorite
mean-
Nostalgia Critic reviews is Star Trek 1 with the interminable long scenes that are
Yeah.
aping 2001.
For God's sake, cut to something fast. Someone pull Spock's ears off. Do something.
Or is he saying something, Gary?
I was going to say. I mean, to be fair, I mean it's Sam Neill's dialogue is pretty much expository as well, so it's
Yes.
Yeah.
it's really for our benefit more than anything.
Uh-huh.
But so you have to have the rest of the crew being in the dark, so to speak.
Yeah. He tells us.
Yeah, Rick Costa, I used to use if you're talking about screenshots, I used to use that a lot as well in my early reviews because, and yeah, I did not get dinged. But the thing is, sometimes footage does get your point across a bit better.
Yes, exactly. I mean, so you want to be able to
The
critique a
drinker actually
moving
advised me
image.
to use videos more as well, but
Yeah.
it's one of those things. But if
See,
you
I
found
mean,
a good
like,
way of avoiding the copyrights, better than most people, feel free to
Well-
let us know. We would love
Well, like
to.
here, with
love
Sam
to
Neill,
know.
he explained. He's like, okay, look, hey, you can't go faster than light. That's the rules of for relativity. He's like, okay, well, it's all math, but we can go around it. Basically, we can make black holes and teleport through black holes. It's science.
Which is more or less the
science,
same
but-
idea that happened in Interstellar.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was fucking Interstellar proper ripped that bit off. I mean, even on his trailers called that out.
Mm.
yeah.
I like the fact that he has to use porn as well to
Yeah, it's
example as
this
well.
very
like,
pretty lady, or this very
yeah,
attractive lady.
he's,
I think he
he's
said.
setting his pencil into her as well, right into it.
Like it's right there. He's like, fuck layman's terms. You speak English, but yeah.
This is something that that Carl Sagan had actually explained exactly the same way he explained it.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So
I wonder if this explanation has kind of been used in other sci-fi movies before. This,
Oh,
'cause it sounds
yeah,
like
for
something
sure.
that's been used a lot.
the intriguing or the interesting thing about it is that it's actually been used in science.
Yes.
So for him to demonstrate something that is, a scientific theory anyway, it's kind of quite educational for us as well as it being for.
Yeah, I loved it. I mean,
Yeah.
So it goes to show that, it does go to show that Paul Thomas Anderson has actually done a little bit of his homework here, even though we kind of give him shit for the Resident Evil classics, and they use that term very loosely. Sometimes you can get something right. Soldier is a really pretty decent film.
Sorry, it's Paul
it's
W.
Paul W.S. Anderson. It's not
Anderson.
Paul Thomas
Yeah.
Anderson.
Paul W.S.
Yeah.
Anderson. Sorry about that. I'm thinking about the guy who does Boogie Nights now.
Proxima Centauri.
Who's
Yeah.
firmly entrenched in just doing films with his missus now.
Hey, buddy.
The last one of which was awful.
Hey,
It had
Boosh.
David Bautista in it. I can't actually remember what it's called. In the Lost Lands, I think it was.
The
Actually, an
Caliber.
adaptation of George R. R.
I'm telling you,
Martin.
man. Not Welsh
Work.
guess, UK guess. I mean, my God, you gotta hang out with the best, right? So,
Yeah.
no, he's perfect. I saw this in cinema, fell asleep. It still gave me nightmares. Wow. I mean, it probably did. You fell asleep, Richard. But thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. It means a lot. Hey, Grano, Rick Costa, buddy. Black holes aren't real. The science is retarded. Of course not. Black holes. Black holes don't exist in real life.
It's all a conspiracy.
Yeah, the fact that
White
there's
holes, on the
fucking
other
moons
hand.
out there and they still haven't fucking reached the solar system,
Uh-huh.
and the fact that our planet is the size of a fucking pebble compared to them.
Hold on.
It's
Probably,
scary,
yeah,
man. I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
One of my
I
friends.
might actually agree with you there.
One of
Yeah.
my friends had a very high-powered telescope, and was using it, and we were looking at Jupiter. And through the telescope, I could see the storms on Jupiter move.
That's utterly bizarre, isn't it? It's
It
amazing.
was mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing.
Like a moment, an actual. I was just like, no, that's insane.
Yeah.
That I
I
could
don't-
see something that far away.
Like the whole
Obviously,
mistranslation.
that happened several minutes ago, but that's not the point.
Yeah. Like the whole translation, like Jason Isaac's like, hey, so it says liberate me, save me. Definitely, yeah, save me. It's Latin. So it's
such a great moment later.
Yeah.
Often
Yeah.
copied, but very good.
Save me,
Yeah.
and you can join our blood orgy where we mutilate ourselves while also fucking each other. Yeah, so it's kind of like the Woodland Critters in it. In full
Yeah.
itself.
I'll
It's
tell you,
Hellraiser, basically. It's Hellraiser in space,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Inside Man said.
I know, it's like I am
well-
curious what that unused footage is, but at the same time, do I want to see that shit? Oh no.
Oh, I've seen worse.
Yeah. I love to Lawrence Fishburne's character, his chair. His chair is just so like the way I don't know, the way it just sits there, it's up hanging off, like it's like floating and shit.
Black Hole. I need to watch the Black Hole if that's any good.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, I remember
mean,
seeing one little scene though where the android uses his
Funny.
propeller spinner through this guy's chest.
Yeah.
It's like, damn man,
Black
for a
Hole.
Disney film, that is
Wow.
fucked up.
that was it was a kids movie, meant to be a kids movie, but I think the story behind it is really interesting. It's a really intriguing story behind the actual movie.
I heard that space
Ah.
is big. Space is really big.
Hitchhiker's joke. Hitchhiker's reference there. Nice one, man.
Yes. Hello, Douglas Adams.
I heard space is, you guys can't
Oh,
understand
yeah, it's
how
been,
big space
20
really
years
is.
It's been 20 years since the fucking movie adaptation, which
Oh.
was it's pretty weird.
Yeah, been a long time. I think there's another. I saw something. Maybe it might be a radio adaptation coming or something like that.
Yeah, the radio adaptations was fucking good as well.
It
I mean,
was,
it's a
but I
shame
think there's
they
another
didn't
one
go-
coming. I don't think
Yeah,
it's
it's a
good.
shame.
but-
It's a shame they never did a second series of the TV adaptation, though.
Yeah, they only got to the restaurant at the end of the universe, didn't they?
Yeah, where they found out the answer to life and
Yes.
the universe and everything, and it's
Yeah,
42.
they went back to
Question,
prehistoric
not for
Earth,
question,
didn't they?
that's it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it ended on
This is
that,
Black
and that's
Hole's
it.
awesome.
You didn't get a
And
second
it ended
series.
with what is 8 times 7 or something like that, which
Yeah,
obviously isn't
yeah.
42.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's the
I think
question.
seven
the ultimate
times
question
nine,
to the
yeah.
ultimate answer.
Yeah, 7 times 9. That's
Now-
it. And then the whole point is that it
Now, I
doesn't.
love
make
here too in the film because we're 21 minutes in. Now we're seeing the size of the event horizon. You see how fucking big this ship is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
it's huge.
And just
No,
show,
Great score to this film as well.
yeah. Well, and just show
Yeah,
the difference
there's
between like
Only
the,
fucking shows in this movie. The
yeah.
movie really shows.
Even too, it's like how Lawrence Fishburne tells Sam Neill's like, "Doctor, impressive ship, thank you." I mean, for 20 minutes in, we've already set up like there's tension, there's atmosphere, there's exposition.
This
dump,
film does
so-
not waste a single.
Oh yeah, no, I
second.
mean these guys get right into it. There's no like
It is tight as a numbers.
Yes, they got enough exposition out the way as well to not make it seem
Yeah.
like it's been
like
like
that's
it's overload.
that's the thing with the footage that was destroyed and the possibly extended director's cut. Besides like the whole blood orgy thing, that would be there for shock value. But like honestly, this film doesn't need it. I mean, that would just
no,
be,
not
it'd be-
necessarily.
I mean,
I'm
it's
still
not.
curious to see it for
Oh, yeah,
actual
definitely. I
reasons,
mean, it definitely would have been like a fun director's DVD commentary. But like honestly, adding another 20 minutes to this film, it just be just more gore factor, more like just exposition dumper.
But the thing is,
whatever.
like, we don't know much about these characters, but we do know them at the same time. We know, how Smitty's going to act. We know how all these characters, their characteristics are being established. We
Yeah.
can already see it, and we can already see technically the parallels to something like Alien, especially if you take into consideration some of the additional character points that were in Alien that were never actually developed upon.
Yep.
So there is at the end of the day, if it's broke, why fix it? If it's not broke, why fix it? So
Yeah.
it works, and I think it's a really good example of decent character writing, as you say, in a very short amount of time. But it's not belaboring the point. Nowadays you wouldn't get what's her name looking at just a picture of her son. You'd get a flashback and all the agony and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. And sometimes
Yeah.
less is more for a very good reason.
Yeah. Let the actor act. Let the actor sort of tell you everything just by how she reacts to that picture.
Yeah, well, it's like Lance was saying the other night, like Jason Fleming likes to really cut down his lines because he can convey things without saying it. He can just do it with a look. Because
I like it when an actor
that's
says that.
seasoned
It's
an
like,
actor.
listen, let me cut the lines down so I can
Hmm?
let the audience.
And there
come
are
to know.
actors like that. There are actors that can literally,
Yeah.
with a look, tell you exactly what they're thinking.
Yeah.
And it's an art form.
Also, too, like how weird, there's the tension between him and like Lawrence Fishburne's character, where just like
Yeah.
he
Well, if
tells
you
him,
think
like,
about it, in many ways, Weir is actually Ripley and Burke tied into one.
Yeah.
I thought about that. What's it say? What's the Fishburne being Miller? Miller just like he's the Tate, like Lawrence Fishburne does. He's got this commanding presence to him. This Tate, he's Tate Shard tells him it's like Weir's giving him shit, but no, doctor. But also, like the thing is, we're the crew. We're the grunts. We need you out here.
Also, this is
no.
isn't this fairly early on for like Lawrence Fishburne's career?
The G ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Like,
before the Matrix,
many
anyway.
films before this, I don't think.
He had already, I think, got nominated for like Turner. Did he get nominated? I know he already did pretty well with The Boys in the Yard. He was fucking good in that one. And I think then he did The Matrix after this.
Yeah, The Matrix has been like 99, 2 years after this. So
Yeah.
that's where he got catapulted. But I hadn't heard of him much before this, I don't think.
And right there too, when you see these fucking magnetic boots, I can't help but think about fucking Dead Space.
Yes, mate. Dead Space owes so much.
There's
to
nobody
Event Horizon.
who didn't play Dead Space and didn't think about Event Horizon.
Yeah,
I love
so
how
much.
fucking Steam's just coming out of fucking everything. It's just like
That's the other thing is I love the sound direction in this movie.
Yeah.
Everything sounds
Beautiful,
really kind of
It is.
I'm
sounds
guessing,
massive and empty
Yeah.
and just
I think you can
it
tell
sounds
here.
very industrialized as well when things activate,
Fantastic set.
when doors open or pipes go off, something like that.
Absolutely fantastic set.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, these were the most impressive sets that I think I up until that time had walked on and been part of.
Yeah.
So where
Yeah,
was this filmed?
incredible.
Pinewood?
Pinewood, yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing too, Gary.
It seems to be
as
the
these
one
guys are-
thing that Hollywood goes to save money, I'm guessing, is it?
As these
Sorry,
guys
mate.
are
Say again.
Oh, sorry. As these guys are walking, I'm assuming watching this slow mo as they're walking through the set there, the whole like bottles floating in carbon and the ice. It's probably all digital CGI, right?
I don't know, mate. That I absolutely do not know.
It looked like visual effects to me, but I couldn't say. For
I'm
sure.
just guessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing looks slick either. It looks like everything's a little bit, rusty and cobbled up a little bit in places.
But again, this is the grim sci-fi rather than the high sci-fi.
Yeah.
That, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
loads of
a nice-
people have said this is like a 40k origin story, and I can totally believe it.
There's a nice little alien reference, alien visual reference with walking along with a flashlight and getting those those little kind of lens flares and relays. Yeah.
I mean, even the ribs of the ship are kind of like the sort of
Yeah.
Giger-esque
They do. Yeah.
derelict.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I do like too. Like Captain Miller was just like, this place is a tomb. Then he sees a hand. Oh shit! Fuck me.
Yeah, I
It's
kind
very
of keep thinking of Jurassic Park when Laura Dern or Samuel L. Jackson's hand fall on her. I mean, that fucked me up as a kid, to be honest. As
That
well.
was great. I love
Yeah.
that.
It's a PT move when you got this severed limb just landing on him as well. It's like,
This visual effect here is awesome. It's like a big ass kaleidoscope.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, is it an
Yeah.
infinity mirror they use there inside Man, or
I don't know. I couldn't tell you, mate. I couldn't tell
Yeah.
you.
I mean, this isn't digital, right? This is a practical effect.
it looks practical, man? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the way they built it.
they're trying to.
I was just wondering if they might have extended it with mirrors like they did with the aliens cryopods.
Well,
Yeah.
well, what we did have was we did have an extension on the Bond stage. I mean, it's something that can get done and has been done, several times, both before and after.
Mhm.
So to extend the sets, what happens is that they will build kind of a temporary space to the rear of the Bond stage,
Yeah.
which gives an enormous amount of extension, excuse me, to the stage, and obviously you can get
Yeah.
more set in there.
Okay.
But that's kind of to the rear. I mean, that was part of that was the rear end of the Prometheus.
Mhm.
It was, we certainly did it for Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
But one of the things I think you have to remember is that the art department was huge on this, huge. So there were quite a few stages taken up by this movie.
It's one of those films I'd always like to get a making of book, but I'm not sure if they made one for this. They must have.
They must have done.
They
Must have done.
because I'm a sucker for those kind of things. I really
Yeah.
am.
It's funny too. We have to remember technology, right? So it's always funny with sci-fi. Okay, it takes place in 2040, but it's made in the 90s. So of course, 90s we had CDs and disk drive. There wasn't USB hard drives yet, so they're still using disk drive. CDs.
It's like a
even
mini.
though-
It's like they were using a mini disc, wasn't it?
yeah, but even though it's supposed to take place in the future, they're still using
Yeah.
CDs.
Oh
in the
yeah,
future.
they were really trying to fucking make mini discs of things. Like someone's gonna have to buy the White Album again.
I do
Yeah,
like
mini
the
disc was a little bit sad, really. It's like, oh my god, I could fit like
Yeah.
5 CDs onto one of these little mini discs, and then
Yeah,
Yeah.
MP3 came along and went,
yeah.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah,
we
we
have
were
fucking soon
now
as
we have
well,
we have
wasn't
USB drives like the size of this that can hold like 10 terabytes. You know,
Yeah.
exactly,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've
we had
literally just
Zoom,
stuck
but then,
40
when the
audio
iPod
books
stuff
onto a USB key for my mate. It's like
Wow.
280 hours worth of material.
Goodness me. That's
Now,
incredible,
it's
isn't it?
It's
Yeah,
obviously
it's
digital.
crazy.
I did like the liquid cooling effects, like the coolant droplets around there. You can tell it's digital because you
Yeah,
can't,
it's cool.
you can't simulate droplets in midair, but just the visual is pretty neat. But
I
yeah,
love
yeah,
it. It's
so
so
we-
it's so Hellraiser in space, man. That
yeah,
just
but yeah,
sums it
this
up
this
perfectly.
shot when you see this core, like what the fuck is this? Oh my
And I
god!
presume the
Yeah.
that's all physical. That's all actual made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what's quite interesting is that we're actually sitting here and we're saying, that is that CG? Is that CG? Rather than
Yes,
saying
yeah.
that is CG.
Yeah.
We're questioning whether something's physical or CG. I mean,
I know it shows
I
how
couldn't
much
tell
more
you.
detailed and rendered CGI was.
I mean, it may
back
well
then.
be a miniature or something with false perspective. It could be something like that. I don't know. but-
Definitely recognize things.
There were some
Yeah.
false perspective miniatures, actually. Yeah, you're right. There were
Yeah.
some.
Yeah. This poor kid. The light.
Oh,
fuck.
yeah. That's about to have a real bad day.
Light. It's like a
Poor little-
fucking gizmo.
Screaming for Mama Bear.
Poor Justin.
Yeah.
Even the visuals too. You ever guys notice, like in Star Trek or other shows, when the doors open up, right? There's like a clean atmosphere. These doors, when you open up, the doors have spikes on them as they're
Yes.
opening up. It almost like adds like this, like almost the doors have teeth. Like just that's how
Yeah.
gross
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is versus a
into the
Star
jaws
Trek
of hell.
show. And this is almost like James Cameron The Abyss with the fucking the water effects here.
Yes,
And this is
yeah.
like this after Terminator came out, T2 came out, but this feels very abyssy with his hand. Oh shit. It's got me. Oh, man down.
Yeah, I'm glad they've done a comic for this because I always thought it was a real shame this universe never got expanded.
That's
Run
cool,
again
too,
with
the whole,
all
like-
the Alien S and all the other Alien
Yep.
spin-offs. We want to see another expansion of something that was.
I would
pretty-
trade all of those in.
Hey,
Yeah.
man.
I'd agree with that.
Hey, Catnip, I miss you guys. Really big Dixie Rex. I'm not sure how to take that name, but that name is awesome.
That is actually, I've worked it out. That is very good.
Oh shit.
Bravo, sir.
That's one of the best names I've
That's
seen.
a
like,
stand-up name if I ever heard
Yes. Shit, I'll
Yeah,
take a
like
drink-
that, you are
drink for
welcome
that.
on here anytime.
Uh-huh. I changed my name this week. Oh God, it can't be Nix, right? Is it? It's probably fucking Nix.
I'm wondering.
Wouldn't surprise me,
Is it
sick
you,
bastard.
Nick?
Yeah. God.
Give me 1 potato for yes, 2 potatoes
Yeah.
for no.
Well, see, we were running late because I had technical difficulties, but yeah. Look, we're losing atmosphere. Oh shit! Hurry up.
This hallway though, with the spinning mirrors. I mean, are they trying to man people to go into the next
It's
room?
like,
It reminds me of Fairground Rides. It wasn't like Fairground Rides used to do that kind of thing.
I'm coming, baby bear. Don't worry. Look at him. He's just like, shit.
I don't think there's any argument over the
Oh yeah.
visuals in this movie at all.
That's
Anybody who's watching this and sees the original visuals
Yeah.
sets and how the whole movie is executed is difficult to sit there and say, yeah, I liked it, but I don't like the visuals. I'm kind of the opposite, right? I love the visuals in this. I think
Oh,
it's
definitely.
beautifully shot. I really think it's amazingly well shot.
Definitely.
The problem that I have with it, I didn't find the characters particularly engaging, and
Okay.
on that respect, I enjoyed watching it. It was a visual feast,
Mm.
but I didn't enjoy it as any kind of character study or characterization of. I didn't enjoy the characterization of these people.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I mean, you know,
Mm.
and one
Well,
of
one thing I would say about this film is this is one of the few films that, although I appreciate it is a tight 90-minute film,
Yeah.
I could have quite happily had a bit more to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There could have been just a bit more going on, understand a bit more about Weir, maybe a bit more about the characters. Some of it does feel a little bit two-dimensional. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But as I say, I think the audience is being asked to extrapolate that to some degree. And back then, I think maybe audiences were intelligent enough to do it.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not intelligent enough to kind of get the whole movie. I do get it. I do get the movie, and
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't think there's a lot to get. I think you just have to extrapolate the rest.
Yeah,
of
you're
it.
right. You're right.
You know, Smitty. You kind of. You're not being told who he is, so you have to just kind of use the very limited interactions you get with him to kind of put a backstory to it. Whether or not the new comic does anything like that, I don't know. I've not read enough of it.
The movie's visually impressive, and the characters are kind of one-dimensional. I mean, I don't mind that because it's like this is a film where it's not like Alien. It's where the Alien, you care about these characters.
Yeah,
everyone here kind of is a stereotype. I mean, Miller.
Weir, that's
it's
it.
like everyone. Some characters only have like 4 or 5 lines of dialogue. I mean, honestly, really, Lawrence Fishburne and Sam Neill carried the film.
Yes, you don't get to know any of them really. And as I say, that's kind of what I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of. You get that little scene at the beginning, there's a bit of banter and stuff like that, and then after that they'll get split up, and you don't really get to, see how they interact with each other.
Yeah.
It might have been a bit clumsy, but maybe even a little bit of expository dialogue regarding a previous mission or something like that might have,
I can see that.
I think that's always the hard trouble with horror films. Horror films always struggle with like having interesting characters you care about and just fantastic visuals. And for me, I mean, I don't mind. Yeah, a lot of these characters. A lot of times, horror films, your characters they're just one dimensional.
Well, I mean, they're monster fodder, aren't they? Quite often.
Yes. Yeah.
Especially in the kind of the teenage kind of fodder type things, where the kids are literally there just to have sex and then get bumped off because they've had sex, kind of thing. You don't.
I do like as a film progression, we do definitely see Miller, him and Weir going back and forth because Miller. I mean, these guys are definitely they're debating about the science versus reality, and that does make it fun or supernatural. And we get into that later though, because right now this kid Justin just went through the portal. That's all we know. But these guys are questioning their sanity. But also it's like, the whole like this stuff isn't possible. Well, we're also dealing with the situation that's like is right here. Even Weir, he's like, oh, it's not physically possible. And
there's also a distinct upping of the stakes at the point that the message is correctly deciphered.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything starts kicking off at that point. It is it's a catalyst for everything going on around you. If you look at what happens around in the film with the different characters at that time, that's when it all starts going mad. So
plus, I just dialogue here with Miller's on Cooper. Cooper, you're out of line, but also like Cooper's like, I know what I saw, and it's like, so Miller's like, you're out of line, but he's like, but doctor, he's like, I still believe Cooper. I believe my co-pilot here, whatever, and like I know he saw something, and Weir's like, well, it's impossible what you saw. Maybe you're just delusional. You're going through hallucinations. No, the dude, and these guys are like, listen, I know the difference between hallucination and what I actually fucking saw. Something's going on here.
Yeah.
But the only thing that they have to trust Weir at this time, he is the only one who knows that shit. They don't have another authority figure like him there, or position of knowledge.
Yeah, the only one that knows that there is, it's not just physics, it's metaphysics. It's not just natural, it's supernatural. As far as the others are concerned, it's, there's no metaphysics or supernatural involved.
Exactly. And even Weir at this point is probably not, again, that's something that comes later in the film, the catalyst point at which, he becomes overtly influenced by the Event Horizon rather than the kind of, implicit we're getting at the moment.
I'd like to later on in film gets into the whole philosophical of what is hell, but I've always found this funny where you'll see people say things like, okay, I'm a Christian, or I go to church, I have a Catholic cross on my neck. Okay, I seen an angel. That's impossible. The angels don't exist. I'm like, aren't you a devout Christian? And like people will say stuff like, how many films I've seen where like I saw the devil, or like we're fighting the devil, but if someone's like, I talked to God, or I seen an angel, that's impossible. I'm like, well, if you believe in the devil, then you have to believe in God in retrospect. But how many people are like, so many people in different supernatural horror films, they say we believe in heaven and hell, but then when you see a demon, it can't be real. Then what's the point of having faith then?
Well, I just thank the Lord that I'm an atheist.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, I don't have to.
Thank God. Thank God. Praise be to God that I'm an atheist.
I don't have to wrap my head around any of that.
I will not point out the irony of what you just said inside, man.
Thank you.
But, yeah, I kind of like this. The great thing about this hell, if you want to put it that way, in Event Horizon is like 40K.
Yeah,
it is just another realm. It's not down below fire and brimstone, which can get so, that kind of whole Dante's Inferno, and even Dante's Inferno has more more depth to hell, quite literally, in all honesty.
Nine.
Than most of the sort of standard depictions. And I kind of like this metaphysical realm where it's just pure torture and hell and just I kind of, that's an interesting angle on it. The whole
that's what fun
devil jabbing you with a pitchfork. I'm like, I'm sure it's annoying, but
that's what
this is another level.
Because like basically Dr. Weir starts explaining the fact that like they're bending black holes and they're bending the realities of like space, this ship, the Event Horizon, it's going to places of space that we can't even comprehend. So like it comes down.
And this is all born in fact as well. When you look at things like dark matter, we don't actually know what it is. We know it exists, and we know that it's on another sort of plane of existence, kind of.
On another physical level.
Exactly, that's it. And you have to wonder about what else is there that we simply can't see. There's wavelengths that we can't see. There could be all sorts of things out there. I mean, one of the concepts in my sci-fi novel that I'm very, very slowly working on is that magnetism is a spectrum, and by attuning things to different levels of there's no longer two magnetic poles. There's like a whole frequency, like a radio of magnetism, and by tying into different frequencies, you can accelerate or deaccelerate what you need to. And you have to wonder what's out there that we just can't see.
As a parent, the mom, look at the terror on her face too. I've seen her.
Yeah, it's great. The maternal thing's really well done.
Yeah. So of course, and this is the problem with what's happening. Okay, so already two people on the crew have seen something that they can't explain, and this comes down to the belief versus science, and like, scientifically you're just hallucinating. She's like, no, I'm not hallucinating. Something's going on right now. We can't explain.
And we're still first act at the moment. Don't forget, we're still in that first, and the moment when it starts kicking off is coming up.
Yeah.
At the moment, Drag Out with Me probably wasn't having too bad a time, if I'm being completely honest.
That's what's funny, Jim, later on is when Miller, Lawrence Fishburne's like, he's like, well, I seen something, right? He's like, I actually felt the flames. I felt on my skin the fire. So then it comes down to like, how much is the Event Horizon? But like the ship later on, we start, here he goes, the captain's log. We're seeing the previous crew, which is the Gary, the comic that came out, the prequel comic. This actually, the entire, I guess it's a 5-issue series. It shows what happened to the previous crew.
The first two are out so far. It also gives you backstory on Dr. Weir.
Yeah.
What I've seen.
There we go. Oh my God. Everyone's screaming. And the music and stuff, the sound effects too are just really
man, the sound design in this film is just it's really, really good. Really puts you
Gemma Lama seems real passionate about this as well. So I need to look this shit up myself. I really do. I want to be smart one day.
Yeah.
So, it's weird because I've looked a little bit into quantum mechanics, and quantum mechanics is very, very odd. It's like abstract astrophysics.
It's weird. There was I think it was a quote by Lawrence Krauss who said that if you say that you understand quantum mechanics, then you don't understand quantum.
Then you don't understand quantum. Yeah, exactly. No, it is like that. It's very I've tried looking into it, and it really does require a whole different level of abstract thinking. I think
completely. Yeah, I mean, it's to think. You have to be able to think differently
Yes.
You know, you have to think other. You don't
Oh.
think the kind of physical world and the physical.
It's quite
the
literal
kind of
outside the
physical we know.
box thinking, isn't it? You know, and
Totally, totally.
theory.
Also, like Sam Neill did this set right here, like this something about this creepy green
I
corridor
love
as he's
this.
crawling.
Yeah,
Like,
nice.
this is
Lovely.
proper fucking horror, man. Like there's
Yeah.
something like I remember saying, and I saw this again on VHS when I was a teenager. But again, guys, last night seeing this in theaters for the first time, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
it's like I know it's gonna happen, but like there's something, the atmosphere, man. He's crawling on his fucking knees and it's all green and like creepy and
Yeah.
And like I said, this is not, you know, this is not Star Trek. This is not
Yeah.
like what
Mm.
Jeffrey
Of course.
Tube looks like in Star Trek or anything like that. There is a real engineering aspect to this where it all just seems like modern day technology that does something that it shouldn't be able to do.
Absolutely brilliant. You've read my mind. You've
Yeah.
read my mind. I was going to say exactly the same thing. There's something that looks very, very functional. Certainly in the mode of Sid Mead, you know, designer Sid Mead. He would design sets and design things that would
we'll
look
get to it.
functional.
Sorry.
Mm.
Only a year too late, Lawrence Fishburne will be offering Keanu Reeves a red, a red pill and a blue pill.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, right.
And so that's where we started to go stratospheric.
And what's cool too, because Weir, remember now, Weir is a science man. He's the the technician. He doesn't believe in supernatural shit. Now he's just like, hey, his flashlight's messing up. It's a ship, and like, wait a second, his dead wife forever with her no eyes.
Mm.
What the fuck am I seeing? And later on, it's funny too. Everyone in the crew is like, hey, we're seeing stuff. They asked Dr. Weir, do you see anything? Oh no, I'm fine. So now he's even denying what he's saying. Because he's
But
trying
at
to be
this
so
point, I mean,
scientific.
as I say, at this point, he hasn't accepted it, has he?
Nah.
He's still fighting against it. He doesn't understand what's
Again,
going on.
This scene, there's obviously some digital effects, but man, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah, man, you can see
yeah,
a
this is
lot
good,
of detail into the skin crusting over from the burns, everything.
And this is a good way of finding out about the character some more. And okay, yeah, you could say that you know the past trauma is a bit of a trope, but Miller's just dealt with it. You know what I mean? He hasn't let it define him.
Yeah.
And that's one of the problems I find with modern writing is that anybody can have trauma in their past. Most people have had trauma in their past.
Absolutely.
But the problem is these days with a lot of character writing, that trauma then defines the character. And that's the point at which I object to it because the writers aren't clever enough to make that not the case.
Yeah. It kind of comes across quite clumsy writing, doesn't it? Quite almost childish.
Yeah.
You
Like
know,
you compare like the characters in the new Star Trek.
Yeah.
Where you know, Strange New Worlds or whatever. They've all got tragic backstories and it defines them. And it's just it's not.
And it's very, very kind of very familiar territory to all of us now, because we have movies and TV shows where somebody's sexuality or gender or ethnicity defines them, and that's not the case. It's not that. What defines them is what's inside, what they think, what they feel, and how they act.
Which is one of the reasons that we were able to identify with all sorts of characters in the past.
Exactly that.
So right there too, what friggin' was it? His name was Smith, who was showing Pertwee. He's like, yeah, I'd say one thing, this ship is fucked. It's like, they think of it as scientific analysis. Just
I agree with him. Get the fuck off this ship now.
Yep.
He doesn't need a fucking science degree to see that. They need to get the fuck back home.
See, that's the guy they should have listened to.
Really. But something we don't know right now because we're not sure what's happening right now. The ship is playing on their fears and playing on their trauma, and that's the real horror. Which is, I always love the fact that like the TV show Lucifer. I was a big fan of like when people go to hell. Everyone's version of hell is different than the show Lucifer because hell is your own hell. And that I found it fascinating because like Lucifer is a guardian of hell, but he's like, and still to a tangent for that show, he's like, I don't send people to hell. You do it to yourselves. But it's I had such fun with that show. But I love that every time he visits hell is not one place. It's a sense of being. Here we go. Like that. He's like, I don't have time to listen to this. To what? She's like, the ship is alive. He's like, what? Captain Miller. So it's like, now Miller doesn't want to believe this. The ship is alive. But she's like, well, I gave you a solution. You want to answer? It's the one I've got.
Yes, Fishburne is trying to think like a rational, logical guy, but this is beyond all logic.
Mm.
Yeah.
Captain.
As I'm saying, that as a ship captain, he knows something's wrong, but like, how do you explain the fact that, okay, so the scientific ship, an object we made, sent it out into space, it came back, now it's alive, like, right? But then also you can't fucking explain these hallucinations neither.
Hmm.
Really big mainstream astrophysics is like nonsense. Electric universe brings it back. Sure, the universe is 99.99. I guess JAMA.
Yeah, I need to make fucking notes on this shit because I am actually really intrigued right now.
Yeah, I'll stop
kind
right
of
now.
It's like reading a short,
my brain hurts.
is it a short history of time, a brief history.
A brief
of time.
history of time, yeah.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
so difficult to read, and he's made it as simple as he possibly can, or
Yeah.
could,
Yeah.
rather. And I
It's-
still had trouble with it.
I mean, it's a great book. I can understand why it was a bestseller.
Yeah.
It is a really, really interesting book. I do find that there are also similarities between this and Solaris as well.
Yes, that's an underrated film.
Real
Yeah.
kind of.
People
Have you?
like-
What,
people
you
like
Because
that.
you
that's
seen
about a
the-
guy seeing his dead wife as well, isn't it? So
yeah, the original Tarkovsky version, the original Russian version.
Oh no,
I-
I've not seen the original Russian.
I seen
oh,
the
Oh,
remake.
God, amazing.
Okay, I know.
I didn't
know
realize
the-
it was a remake.
Yeah,
Me neither. I didn't know that either. I thought that was George
Oh, shit.
Clooney. Like, shit.
yeah. It's
Alright.
Tarkovsky.
Yeah.
Incredible filmmaker.
Oh, wow.
That's the version. If you want to see Solaris and see, I mean, way better
Wow.
than the
Okay.
remake.
I had no idea it existed.
Me-
Cool.
yeah,
I
okay.
will
Good to
track
know.
that down.
Yeah.
Still same name and everything.
Same name,
Solaris.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So for now, I mean, it's okay. We are 50 minutes and 20 seconds into the film. I mean, obviously, you have like Alien has a xenomorph and there's something.
Well, this
pointing
is
them.
the moment I'm talking about where it's all kicking
Sure.
off. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in a minute, you know, you're going to find the you're going to get the retranslated message.
Yeah. What I'm saying, Al, it's just like it's right now. This is a film that so far, like, there's no big bad. There's no monster chasing these guys.
No, it's all metaphysical.
Yeah.
The entire film is basically.
I like the use of the
Metaphysical.
Dutch angle as well because whenever a film
Projects.
uses Dutch angles a lot, it's annoying. But here,
Yeah.
they're utilizing it well because
Yeah.
it gives a sense that something
So,
is off, something is
Leon's
not right.
hell before Leon is throwing him to a pool. For Leon.
I mean that use of things like Dutch angles and everything. I mean that's kind of part of the language of filmmaking.
Yes.
And I do like that. That on numerous
Mm.
streams, Luke has actually brought that up, and it's a really good way that the way he mentions it. It's a way of illustrating that something's off, and it's precisely that.
yeah.
But I really enjoy it when I hear Luke talking about these different things. Every
Mm.
now and again he'll mention something about certain angles and whatever. Because for people that don't necessarily know what the language of cinema is, the language
Yeah.
of filmmaking, it's a visual language. It's not a verbal language.
Yeah.
And I always enjoy it listening to any of the streams that Luke does when he brings up this sort of thing.
Now, I don't know the angles, but this like when Lawrence Fishburne, he's floating and just trying to get this kid as fast as possible. The angles are pretty cool. He's just floating in space. But like, I love right here with this kid Justin. Like, look at his face. You don't see like he's all scarred up or terrified. But
Mm.
like, whatever he's seen in that fucking portal, this shit fucked him up. Like he saw like actual hell. Like
Yeah.
and this whole thing destroyed his mind, man. Like the dark inside me from the other place. I won't go back there. I won't.
When you see a blood mutilated orgy that then gets stuffed into some kind of locker in Transylvania,
The shit I've seen.
I think you'd be fucked up too.
That's why I say, it's fucked up. I said, I joke all the goddamn time. I'll tell you one thing: going to fucking prison in some ways was the best thing that happened to me because I came out a changed man, and like nothing scares me anymore. Nothing terrifies me. The shit I've seen in jail.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
So
I understand that.
So like, and I never say it's the same thing, but like, I can understand how some guys go to war, to fucking Vietnam, to Iraq, whatever. World War II, we covered Band of Brothers, man. Like, if you survived World War II, you're not the same human being.
Absolutely,
It's
right.
simple as that, man. So like,
Yeah.
and that's it. I never compare my me going to prison versus fucking serving on the beach in Normandy. But could you imagine inside, man? Like, imagine being on the fucking beach in Normandy and surviving. You are a whole different human being afterwards.
You're
completely.
going to gain a whole different perspective on everything.
Yeah. So it's like, so this kid here, Justin, it's like, the shit I just saw inside there. Whoa. It's like to the point where Justin rather die. Like, he's like, I'd rather fucking kill myself than versus what I just saw inside that fucking portal. Like, that's terrifying in itself.
I love the viscerality behind this as well. It looks so good.
Oh, here comes my eyes. Yeah, you see his fucking
Gets
veins. in
his
arms and
veins
shit,
go
so, yeah,
like,
it's
you know.
oh. Now it's cool. Now Miller does tell me. Miller was like, listen, he's like, blow out the air out your lungs, go into the fetal position. But he's like, oh god, it hurts.
But there's obviously there's a massive connection between this and Hellraiser, and that is that Bob King did a lot of the effects on this, who also did Hellraiser, who also did Dog Soldiers as well.
Nice.
So
Oh wow!
hence he brought one of the skinned bodies
I like this shot too.
as and reused that in
Okay,
Dog
so-
Soldiers.
Yeah.
So is there like a warehouse somewhere with all this shit in it then, basically? All these props
If it
and-
doesn't degrade, then it can be used again.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's made out of latex or polyurethane foam tends to dry and crumble.
Oh,
It
okay.
becomes less flexible. If it's rubber latex, if it's foam latex, the foam
Yeah.
interior will dry and crumble, but the latex outside will start to rot because it's a natural substance and
Oh,
it
I see. Okay.
shrinks massively. Whereas now we have silicone, so we use
Yes.
silicone an awful lot.
Yeah.
Which doesn't
Um,
degrade, yeah.
which doesn't, it really doesn't degrade. It's incredibly hardy stuff.
It is,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I think you mentioned this on a few streams before. Like, sometimes I'll just throw this stuff away and not reuse it and
Yeah,
just waste my
yeah.
money. More
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Also,
I mean,
Also, I
now,
don't know if anybody's noticed, but the window of the event horizon is a cross.
yes, yeah,
you son of a bitch.
yeah.
That's what you're here for. You and your autism.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much.
But yeah, I do like the fact you see Weir's in a fucking chair and the chorus calling out to Weir. It's just like, it's like, come Weir, I need you.
Temptation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Support
another theme.
Justin. Justin's alive. I mean, he'll never walk again, and his dick is broken, but he's still alive. It's
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to be.
I mean,
That's
it's
you guys
amazing.
bleed out to
amazing.
fucking death of all the blood he lost, though.
Yeah, but don't you think it's an amazing use of the sets? He really, I mean, this director really used these sets
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
fantastically well. He knew what he
looks
had.
a lot
you know.
better than what you see in his other films, especially
Oh,
when you
God,
watch,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Resident Evil and that.
I would
Yeah.
honestly say this is his only film that I think is worth watching.
Now again, right here,
I would agree with that. I would
no,
absolutely
do you
agree
think-
with that.
Do you think this
Yeah.
might be one of the films where he had some proper creative control? Because I think the other films he probably didn't get that much anyway. I would not be
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm astonished that a director that did this well in a film
Mm.
became so renowned for just churning out
Yeah,
what would
Well,
normally be direct to video
Yeah, I
shot.
would say here
Yeah.
too between Weir and Miller. Miller's just like now Miller's up to like, okay, something's going on, doctor. Tell me what the fuck is going on. I don't know. He's like, but he's like, you're the doctor. You're the fucking expert. You built this fucking ship. Okay, what's going on? It's like,
Yeah.
And of course, now even Miller's open to the fact that maybe something supernatural is going on, and we're still being like, oh, I'm just a doctor. I'm just a physicist, and like, no, tell us what's happening. There's shit happening on the ship that we can't explain.
oh, it's some lovely camera work in this. There
yeah,
really
it's
is.
great.
Captain.
Yeah, now he's starting to get the old "ooh, my trauma is coming to haunt me" kind of
I
thing
do
going on.
genuinely think that the only real criticism that I personally you can level at this film is just the slightly two-dimensional nature of the characters and stuff like that,
Yeah,
which is a failing of the horror part of it. I
Yeah.
feel like
you're right. Yeah. I think you will kind of allude
Yeah,
to
maybe a
that. I think
few
you're right.
visual moments that kind of fleshes them out a little bit more, but apart from that, they're just kind of guys trying to do a job.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah,
Even here, I like Lawrence Fishburne. So he's like, right here, it's in your head, it's in your head, it's in your head. This isn't really happening. So he's telling himself that like it's in your fucking head.
Hmm.
And see these work, and right there he realizes too. You notice that as he puts his head on the fucking ship's console or by the ship's door, then he sees the fucking weird hell, like with a landscape and stuff. Like, you know what? fucking ship is alive.
Yeah, he's like,
The
yeah.
ship is fucking with me. So it's like, so now but remember, 20 minutes earlier, he didn't want to believe that fact that the ship could be alive. Now he's like, God help us. So now he's accepting the fact that this ship is actually fucking alive. So everyone on the ship is accepting.
How else can you fucking explain a blood orgy entering your head? It's like that.
You and his blood orgy. It's like,
And that because that's all I can think of as well. It was the way Emily Booth was describing it. It was like some bloody orgy where
Mhm.
Well, it is
people
meant
like-
to be. It's like Hellraiser.
they're
It's
like-
meant to be that kind of next level of
Yeah.
pleasure, pain,
Yeah, it's like people are just giving in,
sensation.
just giving into their impulses, just going
Exactly,
full
yeah.
violent and
That's like Luke.
sexual and everything. It's like people
Murder,
eating
you know.
each
it's like,
other's
that's all I cared about this movie was the fucking blood orgy.
Yeah.
They never showed us. I'm so disappointed. I want to see
Yeah,
more
then
blood
again,
orgy.
Basically,
We do have the woodland critters on South Park to do that
yeah,
shit anyway.
yeah.
They probably got
Mm.
more of that in a few seconds than we ever would with the minutes they had
Uh-huh.
in the original cut of this film.
I like this exchange too between us two because he's telling him is like, hey, I did the only thing I could do is let this kid or close the lifeboat. But man, this is good dialogue though, I think, because he's like, you ever see fire? He's like in zero gravity.
Yeah, man, I
Oh, man.
love
Yeah,
that
it's great.
line.
But
Yeah,
Lawrence
it's
Fishburne, man, his face, it's like this is I'd say between him and Sam Neill, Lawrence Fishburne probably carries this film, man.
I think they both do really good jobs as foils to each other, which is technically what they are.
Yeah.
This is one of the moments that actually fleshes him out a little
like,
bit more.
It knows my secrets. Oh, God. It's like poor Luke, he likes killing homeless people.
yeah, but that's not a secret.
That's
Yeah, but that's
true,
not,
too.
I'm not traumatized by that. I enjoy it.
He's like, the secret is it sexually arouses me setting them bums on fire.
I think I've pretty much confessed that till my conscience
It's
can't
like
clear
it's
up.
like Dogma, isn't it? With Jay and Silent Bob, where with Jay, like you masturbate more than anywhere else on the planet. It's like, oh, everyone knows that.
Everyone's
Sometimes no one knows. When
Yeah.
you do it, you're thinking about guys.
Here
Oh,
comes.
fucking Dogma! I've got to watch that
Come on,
again.
It's
That was a good one.
liberty to tummy.
I think it just got a re-release of some description for an
Save
anniversary.
yourself. No, Dogma had a 4K. Yeah. Oh, here comes.
Oh, it's so good.
There. It says. I think it says. Again, seeing this in the theaters, the way Jason fucking Clark delivers this, man. Jason Isaac. Or
Jason Isaac.
yeah. Save us from hell. Yeah. So yeah, the ship is beyond our boundaries of our universe. That of known scientific reality, and that's what's fun about this. Is like, so yeah, who knows where it's
Yeah, I
been?
don't like. Yeah, I don't like the ambiguity of it, to be
Mm.
honest.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really seeing anything full on concrete, but you are getting hints of something that's
Yeah.
beyond scientific.
Hey, fan dad. Are there boobs this foot? Yes, there is. Especially coming up too. We get some boobs with some dead wife boobs.
Mm.
So, as someone who deals with a dementia patient, my mom, I'm sorry to hear about that, man. I can say it's all in your head all day long, but she believes what she sees is real, no matter what they say. Yeah, that's it.
Well, this is one of the other things, is that your own reality is informed by your memories, and if you remember something as real, then it's very
Yeah.
hard to, convince something otherwise.
Yeah,
If your memory is faulty, then your reality is distorted, unfortunately.
yeah. I mean, we all joke, but with dementia, that's like I said. Poor Bruce Willis, man. Like, and we said before,
It
guys.
sucks.
Like,
I don't know how much longer he's got left, because the last
That's what I
photo
said. And
I
I'm not.
looked,
I'm not.
he
I'm not saying to be fucking morbid, but yeah, Bruce Willis. The fact if he makes it to New Year's, that's a miracle in God.
Yeah.
But like, I just went that last. Was it a month ago? That footage came out of Bruce Willis, and I'm like,
Yeah.
God bless him, man, because I
Not
wouldn't
good.
wish that upon my worst enemy.
See, the worst thing about the Bruce Willis is everybody was like slagging off his films, and they're all going like, "Oh,
He is,
you know,
he
he's
just-
making
he just, you know.
shy," and nobody
but we didn't-
understood. And like, he doesn't know his lines, and he's shit actor. And
Yeah.
he's got this earpiece in, and nobody understood any of it.
Don't you love? Don't you
I'm
love
so sorry for him.
cold coffee too? Good old coffee. Yeah. But Pedro Pascal is the shit.
Hey, there we go.
I'm pretty sure he is the Event Horizon.
Yes, that's basically
Here
the
you go.
most of that footage.
So you go. Here, Luke. Here's your blood orgy. Almost.
Yeah,
This is so. Even this is the edited version too. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's so
I
good.
know.
Oh
You have
man,
to
it's
get
so
the fuck
gross.
off
He's
this
holding
shit.
his own eyeballs and stuff.
Yeah, awesome.
See, that right there, you could have extended that, but it wouldn't have added more to the storyline. You know.
Yeah, I mean the footage doesn't exist anymore either. I
Uh-oh.
think it's sort of like disintegrated because that's what happens with film sometimes
Yeah.
after a long time.
Hmm.
But like Miller says, he's like, look, the crew is dead. He's like, your ship killed them.
And here we go. This is where the film really kicks into
Yep.
Yeah.
overdrive.
Ramps up. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Miller's like, fuck. He's like, listen, the crew is dead. My fucking one of my kids is almost down. We're seeing hallucinations. We're going back to the fucking Lewis and Clark.
Yeah.
But even to the background, you see the fucking blood spatters on the wall, the gore on the walls and shit. Like,
I know it's like it reminds me of that game Prey that came out on Xbox 360 where the ship was just made
don't
up
do
of like
this.
different
Yeah.
human parts.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and there was actually they actually had vaginas like you could
There-
jump into as well. It was like
There you
what the
go.
fuck is this game?
He's like, fuck this ship.
Yeah.
The way he says it too, fuck this ship. But guess what? The ship just heard that too. Now, Miller, now you just pissed her off. It's good timing though. The second Miller says fuck this ship, then all the lights go out. You're like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that, huh?
Yeah.
She won't
Sam
let you.
Neill's fucking creepy in this.
Right there, the way Sam Neill says, he's like, you can't leave. She won't let you. He's like, I am home. And he just disappears into the darkness.
And even this bit's like Alien, where they're trying to get the oxygen canisters at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like it.
Yeah. I just love the way Sam Neill says that. He's like, you know what? I am home. Like, backs up. Oh, fuck.
Lambert, stop.
He's like, don't you want to breathe on the way home? No, I don't. Let's get the fuck out of here. There you go. Okay, let's make it out of here. Don't worry. We're not going to see our kid coming up. Yep. That's a good visual too, because we see too the core. You see the irises of her eye, and her eye lights up with the fucking core. Uh-oh. Turns around. Ah, shit. Mommy, please. It's all glowing right now, and
Such a cool design. I wonder.
but yeah,
who's
but the
responsible
way her fucking
for
pupils
the eyes.
contract to the fucking to the core.
Do you know Inside Man who was responsible for the design of the Event Horizon?
Which one of the art directors?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it was it kind of co Simon Lamont. I mean, predominantly Simon Lamont. I mean, bearing in mind that Simon Lamont is the son of Peter Lamont, who designed all the sets for Aliens.
I was going to say, because there's a lot of inspiration. Let's just say that word.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I think that he was very much chosen because of that. I think he actually did work on Aliens, actually, in the art department, Simon. Yeah. I mean, so many different sections of the art department were assigned to different parts of the ship, let alone, the entire ship. So
right, okay. Which is still quite impressive that it's managed to have such a cohesive
really
design
is,
to it.
yeah.
then.
yeah, incredible. I think to be fair to Paul Anderson, I think this was really down to his brief, really, of what he really wanted.
Now that had to hurt. Technically, she's
Oh,
still
she's still alive.
she's still alive for a couple seconds. She's still breathing. Yeah. I mean, and the way the kid is creepily smiling at her too, like it's the ship. See right here, Weir, he's got like 1% of humanity left because Weir sees her like, oh no, what have I done? Oh God, and then he just hold the sentence of madness.
Yeah.
Also, the way she fell too, and as she fell into the fucking ground, the way the blood exploded. God damn, man.
Totally
Oh,
broken.
That is nasty.
Yeah. Oh no, Peters. Oh God. Oh no. She's all right. He's like, oh God. And look, now she has pure black eyes. That's awesome.
Mm.
Did your dead wife come back?
Oh, this proper looks like from Alien as well. These white walls.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like the fact the ship almost looks a little bit Lovecraftian as well in a way.
I think there's a very Lovecraftian element to this film.
Absolutely, yeah. In actual fact, I would say there's probably more of a Lovecraft influence over this than anything else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it wants to come. It has to look like it's come from a hellish dimension, doesn't it? So.
Here we get some nice old 90s boobs too. But remember, that's the whole thing of hell, because now think that he was working, so he wasn't there when she did this.
Yeah.
So
that would be hell, wouldn't it? Like reliving
Yeah.
the moments that make you feel worst over and over and over and over again.
Yeah. Oh man, the whole the warm bathtub. I've been so alone. I can relate. Isn't it cool too, like how she's just like, her eyes are closed and you don't them impress her breasts, but still.
Well, if the breasts are out, I don't care about the eyes.
Now, is this her talking to him or the ship? Because look, she's like, I have such wonderful things to show you, and you're like, that's what's creepy about that, man.
Yeah, it's
like,
the ship. To me, it's the fucking ship.
Yeah, because you figure because he invented the Event Horizon, so it's a ship talking to him, and it fucking gouges his eyes out too, man.
Yeah.
He's screaming like, oh.
I think that's where it's slightly Hellraiser in it. That line. I have such wonderful things to show you.
Yeah.
Very, very similar. I mean, slightly paraphrased line of that one in Hellraiser. We have such sights to show you.
Such sights to show. So yeah.
Well, what you said, Gary? This fucking if
Kiss my
Hellraiser
ass 'cause I'm done.
if Hellraiser didn't exist, this film wouldn't exist.
Oh, without a shadow of doubt. Yeah.
No, I agree.
Yeah. Dr. Will, what are you doing? Oh no. Where are your eyes at? Well, even to the hallucinations, you figure when his eyes being gouged out, she wasn't gouging, he was gouging his own eyes out.
Yep.
Fucking the power of the fucking mind, man. Like, ugh.
Yeah, I keep going back to Evil Dead 2, where Ash pops out the mirror and starts choking himself, and then he cuts back to reveal he was doing it himself as well. It's like,
Well, you can see the Event Horizon as being a manifestation of his inner torment, can't you?
Yeah.
His guilt over what happened.
That's it overall, despite it said to have like some kind of 2D characters, but the horror of the fucking film is there's not a monster. The monster is us.
Yeah, it's all
That's what really, really, just to go off tangent just for a second, really disappointed me with Sunshine.
Yeah.
I love Sunshine up until the end.
Yeah.
And then it was just a
it's
monster.
like both psychological and spiritual as well in a way.
Exactly. I love that idea. And again, that's something that's very very Lovecraftian. The terror of the unknown without being able to actually face. Because let's face it, the whole idea of the Lovecraftian pantheon is that if you witness those beings, the elder ones in any way, you'll just go completely insane.
Smitty, no, you see, look in his fucking face. You got 4 seconds to live. He's just like,
oh no.
He looks down just like fuck.
Yeah,
dude.
See, that's some great miniature work right there.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah.
Also, I think the editing on this is just incredible. We haven't got that split second cuts everywhere. There's just cut. If this was made today, that's exactly what we would have, and it would be done purely to hide small errors and mistakes and everything. Or to try and speed up the pace. I mean, the pacing of this is it's
perfect.
Spot on.
It's so tight.
For audience member, like, hey, Cooper, he's dead. Cooper's not going to come back later on. Poor Miller. I was like, fuck, man. My crew keeps the fact that Cooper's still alive, floating in space. How did this shit was going to happen to me, man? He's like, fuck. And to his
You had the
credit, though, man,
misfortune to be the black man in the crew in the
Yep.
90s, I'm afraid.
hey, but say what you want, man. He thinks quick on his fucking feet, man. He gets himself out of the situation. He gets back to the
You are
station.
the cool one, you know. You're the
This shit better work.
Sean Pertwee gets to be the grumpy Britishman.
Yeah.
You're the cool guy.
Here I come, motherfuckers.
Okay, this is the fucking Mortal Kombat Anderson he was doing.
Yes.
Working.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Yeah,
about
so-
that, Mr. Isaacs.
Right there, Weir. You spot him, Weir, take him out. I will. No problem. He's effing up behind me.
Yeah, I love how he's just looking to see which blade he might be able to use. All right,
I'll
shall I
take
use
care of
this?
him.
Or is it just through? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, and on Sam Neill, great makeup job, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Mm.
guessing it's probably some digital with his eyes being gouged out, but
Yeah, it does look a little digital there.
yeah, definitely.
That shot was makeup.
Also, boy, Weir got a steroid upgrade too. He's just fucking manhandling Jason Isaacs.
This is brutal as well because you can see he's had surgery already.
Yeah. Yeah, this is fucking horrifying though.
Yeah.
Oh man, the saw. Here comes the scalpel. Oh,
Ah, these sets.
yo, you hear him gurgling too, man. Like,
As I say, the sound design, man, it's so
Dude.
good.
oh,
Oh,
he's
I
got
love
a fucking
that.
needle too in threads. Like, yeah, I remember saying it. Last time seen this in fucking theaters when Miller walks in, you see, oh man, look at that. That's a shot. Jesus
Oh.
Christ, man.
Now that's nasty.
Good line, Lawrence Fishburne right here. Okay, Dr. Weir. Don't leave your ship. You never will. It's awesome. Pulling out the Morpheus right now. I don't know what kind of gun this is too. Just lock and load it and just spin it. Oh, wait for it. It's creepy.
Great lighting.
Yeah,
Mm.
definitely.
Atmosphere is very important in horror.
Yeah.
Anybody can do a jump scare, but to get
Yeah.
a sense of
Yeah.
tension.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's one of
Honestly,
the things
stuff
that
like
blew
this
me away
is
about
much
Long
creepier
Legs so
because-
much.
Yeah. Stuff like
What's
this is much
Perkins?
creepier when nothing is happening because you
Yeah,
know
absolutely.
something's going to pop out any moment.
Yeah.
What you can't see will always be more creepy than what you can.
Hmm.
Also, like I said, in other films, you're expecting again Freddy to pop out, is Xenomorph to pop out, a face hugger to pop out. Like, no, it's just like nothing left is Dr. Weir. He's missing eyeballs.
Mm.
What kind of pills? Oh, is that smelling salts? All right, got her.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Oh,
Yeah. Jolly Richardson was a bit of a catch back in the day.
yeah. She can get it.
Oh, it's so good. Such an iconic line coming up as well.
Yep. Again, oh man, fucking make it. That creepy ass chair too, man. Like,
Yeah.
yep. Dr. Weir's lost his shit. In fact, that he sewed his own eyeball shut too. Actually, guys, his
Wow,
eyes.
Dr. Weir, you look different. Have you had work done?
We won't need eyes to see. The way Sam Neill says it too. To reach the stars. Then that.
He's basically Hellraiser. It's just Hellraiser and
Yeah.
the Event Horizon's the puzzle box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so basically it's Hellraiser 4, but done well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pure evil. She was just a ship. When she came back, she was alive. Goddamn ship. Look at her. Doctor, you lost your fucking mind. Mm-hmm.
I love Sam Neill's portrayal in this because he's like still calm. He's not megalomaniacal. He's not, there's something very unsettling about the way that he is acting, as if he hasn't been affected by these things at all.
Yeah. Remember the whole like evil over the top villains? He's like, yes.
Yeah.
Now she has another crew. Now she'll find out. It's like it's more creepy. In fact, he's not yelling.
Yeah.
He's just launching people too. It's goddamn, dude. Yeah.
Quite menace though, isn't it? That's
if you miss me,
always adds to creep factor.
If you miss me, this poor black guy, Cooper. Hey, look, I'm back. No, you're not. Who the fuck? It's oh shit. Get him, Miller. Get him. No, there's all the air. He's got a pretty good shot for a blind guy.
See, that shot CGI for sure.
Yeah,
a little bit CGI there with the gas canisters hitting the walls.
Yeah,
poor weird. Still pretty good.
Well, I mean, this is 1997. I think it does fine. The thing is, back then CGI was used to enhance, not necessarily to create. Yeah, and that's a very important difference.
Yeah.
These days, CGI is very much unfortunately used as a crutch by filmmakers.
Yeah, no, using something that isn't physically there as a crutch when you really do need something physically there.
Yes, CGI is. There'll always be a sense of weight that's missing from.
Yeah. I think the worst thing to hear on a film set is, "Don't worry, we'll fix it in post."
Oh God, yeah. And that's one of the reasons why budgets are so absolutely massive these days.
Yeah.
Unsustainably so as well. I mean, budgets have got to come down. You are not going to get $4 or $5 billion movies a year now. It's just not going to happen. I don't know if it'll ever happen again.
No.
So you can't afford to make that much, spend that much on films.
It's all the eggs in one basket. They're happy to, put, 400 million into one movie rather than divide that into maybe 8.
Yeah.
And have 8 $50 million movies, which will probably bring in more money.
Or be smart and film things, back to back or concurrently. There is no. For a long time, Hollywood has been, and I blame things like Infinity War for this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But for a long time, Hollywood has been operating in the kind of horn of plenty kind of attitude where, it doesn't matter how much we're going to spend because we're going to make back more.
Yeah.
And that's an attitude that they have to lose because outside of a few things, I still see things like Avatar doing extremely well because of the kind of movie it is. These movies just aren't going to make that much money.
No.
Yeah. The sound is on.
So much of it is waste as well. I think the movies have got so wasteful now, again, because of that attitude of, it doesn't matter if we go over budget, we've got more money, we can fix it in post.
Yeah.
All that kind of thing.
It's a horrible phrase to hear. Don't worry about that shot, we'll fix it in post. I mean, I think that really shows the lack of talent of a director, when they say we can fix that in post. Or worse still, a producer on the set telling the director to move on and saying we'll fix that in post.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say the director wants to try and get the correct shot, the correct take, and then she's like, "Nah, that's fine." And, whatever that problem is,
Also, to it, we were mentioning lifeboats and the charges paid off. He's like, "Okay, well, we'll do what we were said. We just separate the ship." Miller.
Yeah, here comes the mother countdown now.
Yes, yeah.
so even as a captain, he tells us, he's like, hey, lock the door behind me in case I don't make it back. He goes, he doesn't plan on making it back. 5 minutes. T-minus.
Fuck
Yeah,
me.
music to
Fuck
him, man. Like,
me.
Okay.
Yeah, as I say, I think this is the point that my brain actually noped out when I was watching it on all those drugs. And I was just like, nope.
Yeah, who doesn't want to have fucking blood drain from the ceiling, right? From the walls. Oh, shit. That's cool shot, though. All the green liquid fucking filling up with blood right there, and it just bursts. Just...
That must have been one
It's
hell
still
of a
very
shot to
Shining-like
make
as well.
you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
It
definitely.
does, it does kind of feel like The Shining, you know, when the blood just sort of leaks.
Yeah, it does.
Mm,
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been a fucking pain in the ass to wash it off as well, because it's like corn syrup. It gets all sticky and hard, doesn't it? It's like
A different type of blood that would be.
Yeah.
yeah, because I mean they've used like different ones, haven't they? I mean, look at Campbell. The stuff that Campbell had would get all hard on his shirt, and his shirt was unwearable because of how solid the fucking liquid became.
Yeah.
Not the fire again. Oh, no.
Again, a little bit CGI there, looks a little bit dated, but it does.
Yeah, that did look a bit.
The
goofy,
director was smart enough to not let it linger, not give you a chance to, you know. And you have to understand this film is nearly 30 years old now, which is just scary.
That blows my mind more than anything. You know,
But
visually, I mean, if you exclude some of the minor little CG bits and pieces in it,
yes,
visually this is a very, very modern.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's
Sure,
all physical. That is all physical. All that, not on the guy there, I don't think, but all the rest of that, I'm pretty sure they've set that on fire for real.
You're really looking at this set as well. This is not like some green screen studio or anything.
Listen, I mean, all you've got to do is, I presume, just like put some petroleum stuff, jelly or something on the set, and then set fire to it, and that's it.
Yeah. It's stuff called Zell Gel.
Zell Gel. Okay.
Zell
cool.
Gel. Yeah. I think it was created by a guy called Gary Zeller, I think.
Okay.
And it's just known as Zell Gel, and you just kind of paint this stuff on, and it will burn exactly where and only where it's painted.
Gotcha. Right.
And then what happens is that all the sets are covered in a fire retardant anyway, so anywhere around that will not burn.
Okay.
So you can pretty much.
This fucking makeup effect to Sam Neill was fucking iconic, man. Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's his fucking faces and his face. Like, I mean, I don't know if that was Sam Neill. Did Sam Neill shave his head, or is that a bald cap?
But like, again, quite Hellraiser-like, and it's quite funny actually because in one of the Hellraiser films they copied this look, so you didn't get all the neat concentric scars on Pinhead. They went for something more like this.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one it was. Judgment, I think, which I think is the 9th film. It's not
I like the fact he shows him. So this would have been.
Oh, it's great. I'll tell you what, you do some freeze frames on this, and
definitely.
you'll see some stuff.
Yeah, you'll get a lot.
Well, it shows too with Justin. Justin saw even them 4 fucking seconds. What Justin saw.
Yeah.
That's what he says too. He's like, the ship came back from hell. He's like, hell is only a word. You won't take my crew. Yeah.
They belong to the ship.
It's weird because I'm trying to work out if that's a miniature shot, because obviously the flames would technically give it away a little bit. It doesn't. It looks like it's full scale.
Yeah.
Unless it's doing some very, very clever work there. So there must be a making of book. I have to try and track it down.
They belong to the ship.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a lot of false perspective here as well in some cases.
There's some.
Because they're where it's hard, but they're where it's fucking hard to try and get this to look right.
Yeah.
Which is the case with many films back then.
To Miller, he's like, just take me, man. Leave my crew alone. It's like, no. The ship wants everybody.
Again, freeze frame here, and
I like the close-ups too of fucking Sam Neill's face. Oh yeah,
Those
damn.
are maggots.
Yeah. Do you see? Yeah, look, the maggots. It's like, no explosions. Not to the ship.
The umbilical.
Yeah. Boom.
Cool design of ship as well, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Really is.
Great explosion. So. Miller, he's dead, don't worry. But the other three made it out of there alive. We're good.
Justin might debate that definition, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Boom, man! What an explosion! I think it's cool too. They show a black hole inside the atmosphere.
I love I love the fact also that it's kind of a downer ending as well. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
me
not,
too. Yeah.
It's something very
Yeah, that's right.
grounding about it.
Yeah. Yeah. It just doesn't have to always be frilly bows.
Exactly. Yeah.
I guess that's a question though. So like the Event Horizon, right? So the ship came back alive. Now we focus so much on the core, but like, so was the entire ship alive? Because if the entire ship was alive, they separated the ship, right? The lifeboat from the core. But they're saying the entire ship was alive. So like, is the lifeboat still have the evil inside of it that the entire ship brought back? That's a real
good
question.
question.
Yeah. Because she has this nightmare, right? But the thing is, how real was this nightmare? Because we focus so much on the core, but they're saying all the Event Horizon was evil and brought some shit back with it. So all you did was separate the ship from the main part. But I think that's a pretty a hot topic ending right there.
Mm.
Also, too, it's like friggin' the ship like has his ship infected the three of them with the madness and shit.
That's it. Stuff we'll never find out, unfortunately.
We'll never know. So basically, so the extra footage was just like extra hell scenes, but like that didn't really add much to the storyline, right?
There is a director's cut, I think, that adds a little bit to it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I've seen two different versions of this film.
Yeah.
But the blood orgy scene, as Northern describes it, that's lost to whatever.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, this orbital part of the soundtrack is very much, I think, reminiscent of the final track in Blade Runner, the credit track in Blade Runner. And I think that was very deliberate.
Prodigy.
Pardon?
This is Prodigy, isn't it?
Orbital.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But it's I mean, it's a good. I mean, visually, it's one of the most impressive films I think of the 90s, and it's incredibly impressive film of the 90s.
Oh, and that sometimes happens, boys. So yeah, budget. So $60 million budget and damn $42 million.
Well, that explains why we never got a sequel. Wow.
Exactly. But
so it didn't. It wasn't the big hit it should have been.
But it's so many people said though. The problem is like how many films found a second life on VHS and DVD. But ultimately, this is why.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's hard to track. Like this was 1998. So I mean, let's see, box office. Yeah, was it?
It's
1997.
It's very, very difficult to argue with the visuals in that movie. Very difficult to argue with them. I mean, it
seems like have a lot of good bright flashing lights, a lot of like smoke going around from the walls, and
an awful lot of what I really liked about it was
it's beautiful to look at.
Sorry, I was just going to say there's the director does an awful lot of interesting stuff with perspective as well, looking down corridors, looking through irises. All that kind of thing, always giving you this impression that you're looking further into something. I'm astonished that director churns out the shit he does these days. I really am.
I mean, it says right there, it's like Event Horizon was a failure, but found success on VHS and DVD, which led to strong sales for both formats and a cult following.
I think this has achieved cult status. Also, I
Yeah.
swear this is the Prodigy. I've got Fat of the Land, the album it's on.
I mean, it's hard to track this stuff, but you guys all know that said the two things I never forget was the first Jason Bourne. They said the first Jason Bourne, Matt Damon, didn't do that well, but the DVD sales did like 100 million on DVD or something. And also Austin Powers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think what Anderson did after this. I think he did that fucking horrible Alien versus Predator film.
Okay, Ben.
Absolutely terrible movie. But wasn't that about 2004, 2005, something like that?
So there should be something in between, shouldn't there? If you think about it.
Yeah. So Paul,
didn't he do? What did he do between that?
Let's see. Let's find out his look up his filmography. Director, filmography.
Maybe Resident Evil's earlier than I thought it was.
So he actually did Spear. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, Event Horizon. Filmography. Okay. Curse you, Google. Of course, he did all Resident Evil films. But
his wife. Yeah.
So Mortal Kombat was 95. So Event Horizon 97. Okay.
Soldier 1998.
Soldier is a good film.
Right.
Too.
Yeah. Sorry,
I like Soldier. That's a good film.
Meant to mention that one actually. Yeah.
So 98, 2004.
I reckon the first Resident Evil might have been it. Actually, go back.
Actually, Resident Evil would be 2002.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Resident Evil between this and Alien versus Predator.
Yeah, and so basically,
Resident Evil was an okay film if you forget it's a Resident Evil film. But after that, I thought they got progressively worse.
I forgot he did Three Musketeers too. Oh shit, I forgot about that one. Of course, friggin' with he did Death Race too with the one he did Pompeii. Pompeii was terrible film. Yeah, Death Race. He did Death Race too. Holy shit, man! Wow. I mean,
Castlevania. Hang on, what's that all about?
There is Castlevania.
Oh, he's not going to ruin Castlevania as well, is he?
So
it's got no date, so I'm going to assume it's. Shit!
It's announced. So yeah, shit.
Oh,
it was a project based on the Castlevania series. It was. Wow. Never came out. So
given to James Wan.
It was canceled. Shit.
Oh, it's been cancelled. Fair enough. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, the Sweeney. So. Yeah, I mean, last year I didn't watch it too. He was a stupid Mila Jovovich into Badlands. No, in the Lost Lands. Yeah,
it's supposed to be R.R. Martin's story.
that was his last film he made.
Don't worry, that last book is coming. It's coming, and those wieners will be floppier than ever.
No, it's not very good. I've reviewed it on my channel. If you want to watch a review of it, I do not recommend the film.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Stop sending me money. I feel bad. Paul W. Anderson is a Gordy. Luke, you can explain it to Chris.
Geordie.
He's a legend. Test your might. That film is so awesomely bad. When I was a kid, I watched Mortal Kombat like 20 fucking times. I love that movie to death when it came out. But what's that mean, guys? Geordie,
somebody from Newcastle.
Yeah, somebody from the northeast of England. Yeah, so particularly Newcastle. Yeah,
and that is all around there.
I will buy fucking Richard. I will buy another bottle of this for you, man. Evan Williams honey or apple, one of them. But yeah,
I got a new Jack Daniel Berry the other day. That was nice.
Yeah, nice. Awesome.
Nice bottle of that.
Yeah. But not much more to say. I mean, I'm sure people who watch us and everybody knows in the industry, the infamous, like there was extra footage, but it was lost to a Transylvania salt mine, and we'll never get to see the footage. So let's see, hold on. Let's see, Event Horizon, lost footage. Just in case somebody wants to see it, lost footage.
Is that the stuff that decayed because something got to it? It wasn't sealed properly.
So was the hell sequence. Yep. The most infamous deleted scenes expand upon the graphic blood orgy sequence shown in brief nightmares flashes. So what happened is like, let's see.
Cause test audiences to faint and become physically ill. Yeah, but test audiences are pussies. So
yep, yeah.
I'm just too desensitized now, but you know.
Yep. The film was released just before the DVD era, so there was no incentive for the studio to properly archive the extra footage. According to Anderson, it wasn't just there. Reports that a copy of the original footage was found were met with disappointment as the film reels were too degraded to be salvaged. Yeah.
Before the days of digital, sadly. As much as I hate digital, it does allow you to archive things much easier.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame. In fact, I actually I got a film delivered today. Actually, it's a film called Symptoms. It was made in 1974.
Yeah.
Well, of course it was.
Yeah.
Me being me, but it was a movie that was thought to have been lost until 8 years ago.
Yeah.
They couldn't find the prints. They had no prints. They had no negative. But it was discovered. One copy of a print was discovered. I mean, this is
Yeah.
a film from only 1974. I think
Wow.
what I think is incredible to me that the original negative of Dog Soldiers is gone as well. So no one knows where the original negative is.
Wow.
So we'll never get a definitive, cleaned up version of Dog Soldiers. It will
Jeez.
never happen because no one knows where the negative is. And that I
sucks.
find,
Yeah.
terrible.
Definitely.
Terrible.
Well, this was even 2 years ago. So Jason Isaac says Event Horizon's deleted scenes would be definitely illegal to film now.
Illegal to film now is quite
God, it's
worrying.
awesome.
Illegal to show is one thing, but illegal to
Yep.
film? Jesus.
He tells the Yahoo UK. So yeah. So I don't know about the director's cut. If you watch the film, it does occasionally literal flash frames to what happened to the ship. It's an orgy. It's massacre. What's going on? Yep.
That's a good
They
quote.
shot
I
it
love
on a
that quote.
soundstage next to us, and there are things are definitely illegal to do now. Probably illegal to do then, with a whole bunch of people with certain things wrong in their body, on their mind.
Damn. What a tease.
And Paul's best mate was shooting at the second unit, and he kept coming back to our stage saying, "You would not believe what I just saw this morning." I don't think putting more of that in there will make it work. I don't think more people's visions will make it work. Yeah. God, it's so awesome.
Yeah, I think again, if that footage is actually finally discovered, I think it becomes more of a curiosity, isn't it? It's more,
Yes.
Yeah.
These urban legends and myths are fun
yeah,
to keep as urban legends and myths.
Yeah.
But they are. I mean, all deleted scenes, I think, are more
So
curiosities
isn't it?
and really don't deserve to be put back into movies.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, George Lucas did it with
Yes.
Star Wars and
Yeah.
pretty much ruined Star Wars.
I think over the years, I think I've only seen like a handful of deleted scenes that I think would have improved the film.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole
There's
They're normally cut for runtime reasons
Yeah.
rather than
I mean,
because they're
the
crap
whole-
scenes.
said the whole
Yeah.
blood orgy, it wouldn't add anything to the storyline. It would have been
No.
cool visually, but it's
Yeah,
you're
that's
not
it,
missing
exactly.
nothing.
Yeah.
So,
I think there's only one exception to that rule, I think, and that is Aliens. I think Aliens
yeah,
is much the greater movie for having that.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. Again, James Cameron has obviously he's spoken about why he took those out.
Yeah.
And I do agree because he wants to get to LV 426 quicker, so that's why the scene of the Jordans is missing. And the sentry gun scene does slow down. Yeah, it brings it to a little bit of a halt.
yeah.
That kind of peril that they're
Plus,
in.
too,
I think the film is better with them, if I'm being completely honest with you.
Yeah.
I understand why they were cut for theatrical.
Well,
because
oh, yeah.
theatrical is theatrical.
the director's cut gave Ripley a daughter too.
Yeah.
Say again?
The director's cut. Ripley has a daughter in the director's cut.
She talks about a daughter. Yes.
Yeah,
Says that she was going to be back for her
that's
8th
why-
birthday.
that's why they played on Alien Isolation, played off the director's cut of Aliens, because Alien Isolation is all about Ripley's daughter.
Amanda Ripley. Yeah.
So once you got to a couple blood orgies, are all the same. It's a mess. So yeah, so we definitely agreed on if Inside Man's always welcome, but next week we'll cover Wes Craven's the first one, A Nightmare on Elm Street, and some would say maybe the best one in the series. I mean, I don't know. There's been so many. There's been
I
what,
like Dream
19
Warriors
sequels?
as well a lot. I think Dream Warriors was probably the best sequel, but
I have to ask
A
you,
lot.
how
A lot of people say that actually. A lot of people have said that.
many?
I just feel it really takes the concept and does something extra with it, which
Okay,
is what I think
so-
sequels should do. That's why I think Aliens is the perfect sequel to
Look how
Alien.
fast stuff was. Look, 84, 85, 87.
Oh yeah, no, this
88.
was the series that made New Line, man.
They're just pumping them
Yeah.
out, man.
They were
Holy shit.
churning them out, and
So
most of them
New
are
Nightmare was
mediocre.
the last one. Wow, until
Yeah.
the reboot. So that was 1994. Holy
yeah,
shit.
New Nightmare's the
Yeah,
kind
New
of
Nightmare
musical one, I
goes-
think, where they're
Wow.
making
Yeah,
they're
you
making
can.
a.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
You can make the argument that New Nightmare isn't really a full-on sequel. It's more like it's kind of just like another meta movie. That's
Yeah.
happens to
That's
be-
it. They're making
Yeah.
the film
Yeah.
at the time, aren't they? Kind of thing, and then it starts.
So basically, so the reboot was 2010. So it's been 15 years since we've had a Freddy Krueger film. Wow.
The reboot was very disappointing.
Oh yeah, I actually saw that again. Saw that in prison, and I was disappointed. I'm like, wow.
Oh, so that's how they taught you in prison. Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Watch shitty movies. Problem prison is like you're so bored. And even a shitty movie.
You could say you'd seen things in there that straight. So
yeah. And trust me, said you're so bored in jail, you'll watch terrible films just to pass the fucking time.
Yeah, most of these actors who are always playing psychos always end up being like nice guys.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like,
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, awesome. Talking. So next week we'll be on time. But yeah, Event Horizon it's such a definition, I would say, of a cult classic. For horror fans, from Nadia to Inside Man to Critic Al. Everybody I know, all my friends, my personal friends, like this film. And I said I was happy to see this for the first time in theaters yesterday. It was such a fantastic theatrical release. Yeah, not the best characters, but just a great film. And yeah, I mean, I do want to check out the comic now because it's a Critic Al talked about it. But was on Inside Man before you came on. People were praising the comic, so everyone's really liking it.
Yeah, what I'd say last was pretty good.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so, I think the comic might actually give us the blood orgy uncut a little bit as well. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised.
Him and his blood orgy, boy. Got a fucking one-track mind.
It is. It's
like the only thing that would make it better is if they were homeless.
Yeah.
I've actually. Sorry, mate. Go on.
Yeah, it's fascinating how it got disposed of in Transylvania, of all fucking places.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one of the reasons is, obviously the salt mines and everything. It just keeps the moisture out. Moisture and heat, the things that were most destructive to celluloid. And it's a great shame. But I've got the original shooting script, not some shitty version. I've actually got the physical copy of my shooting script of that. And it's still in really, really good condition, actually.
Nice.
It's a named script, which is quite nice, and got a couple of incredible crew jackets from this as well.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, really, really beautiful. Still kind of bagged up and all sealed, and never worn.
Treasure trove there.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So
off book for the film Event Horizon.
So Luke, when are you doing Demon Knight?
Friday 7 p.m. UK time, so that might be your 2 p.m.
Okay, awesome.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, fantastic film. Just probably the best Tales from the Crypt film. And boy, Billy Zane, we covered this on our channel, and Enzo's covered it. Like, Billy Zane is just so fucking good in this movie. He's having a time in his
so
life.
Much fun. He is so fun in this movie. You can tell he's just having a ball. I think he has actually stated this is his favorite role.
Yes,
people talk to him at Comic Cons, conventions, whatever.
You can tell he's just having a fucking blast. He's so good at watching this film.
Yeah, we'll check it out tomorrow with the missus, and then I'll be on Friday's stream.
Yeah. I mean, he shoots fire out of his fucking crotch in this movie. It's like, how can you not like him?
Sounds good.
But yeah, I'll see you on Critical. I will see you on there below with Anti-Derivative Jill and Scotty. And I think we might have someone else on there, but we don't know. I can't remember yet. I'll have to check.
That really sucks. So there's no making of Event Horizon, but there was a film made.
Really?
Making of Event Horizon that was released in 2006.
Sure.
Right. Okay.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. We'll be on time next week for Nightmare on Elm Street. Get that out, and then we'll figure out for November. So cool. All right. That's all right. Let's see. Do the end stream and outro should work. Let's try this now. And